Hello, and welcome back to 7 Days to Die. So, so much has happened. Um, just to give updates and everything, I did end up doing the Horde Night from day 14, and then right after that, it kind of demolished a lot of my stuff. They actually got through and they beat down the door. They beat down a lot of the bars and busted through into this section, so I had the spin blades kick on and go ahead and take them out a little bit. But yeah, I learned I got what weapons that I'm going to use for Horde Night and what weapons I'm not. It was really interesting, to say the least. But I wanted to go ahead and I haven't recorded anything in a while. I have been playing, as you can see, I'm on day 18 now. But the main reason why is because this whole Copa thing. Um, it shouldn't affect me much because I don't have any viewers at all. But, I've got 90 something. That doesn't mean I didn't have any viewers. But what I was saying is, it's mainly targeting the big channels and everything that do target kids in their advertising and, their content. And mine usually not. But that being said, Minecraft is a series that can be taken as, automatically kid friendly. So I haven't decided what I'm going to do on that. I'm going to kind of redo my whole recording thing and start getting back into it just because it relaxes me and I need it at the moment. Finding out more and more things, me going to the doctor, getting checkups and everything, it's kind of a little bit stressful. But anyways, so what I wanted to do in this, all that hoo-ha out of the way, I'm going to end up adding in a new, just one video folder kind of that I'll just have updates. And it'll be updates on the server, or not server, what's going on and stuff like that. And that way I'm not talking about it all during the normal game videos. And since I'm currently not working, then I got more time to record. So, yeah, there is that. But let's go ahead and talk about this real quick. I got a lot of work I'm going to end up doing. I want to rewire all this. All these cables look pretty gaudy and everything. So I'm going to redo all this. Now, I've only got 3 days until Horde, so that is a situation. I want to expand out another barrier before Horde Night. So what I ended up doing, let me go ahead and get through here. I knocked out this section of the wall. I'm going to have it go down. That way I can get all this metal. It's going to like stairway down into this. I haven't exactly decided what I'm going to do with it, but I never noticed that was blue on the back. It's kind of cool. Anyways, I'm kind of redoing everything. This I was going to have go down into... I was going to have like a stairwell going down to bedrock. But what I just ended up doing is I just went down here, straight down, just a hole. It's a dead center in the area as far as my base. And all I'm doing is crafting up a ton of cement because we need a ton of cement. We're updating everything. I've come to the conclusion that I need a lot of different things. But my game stage is not that high per se. We'll look at that in just a second. I'm just getting this all going. But at the same time, they kind of eat through everything. The zombies do. Now this is getting me quite a bit of screamers, which is not really that big a deal. But I still have it on this series. You die, you lose all your stuff. And, when I go out farming, I've got all my gear on me. So I'm going to have to start playing a little bit more smarter as far as that goes. Let's see, this way, that's to the the exit. I'm gonna also. I don't think they'll come in that way, but I'm kind of thinking about putting in this safety precaution down there. I haven't decided yet. I have went ahead and just because I'm wanting to update it more now, this little area right here is going to kind of end up being, I don't know, I guess I'm just going to keep it. Yeah, let's see, let's look at this. I mean, it's going to have a house there, but I want to expand out at least one more wall right here. So, and I've found out I tore down almost all of these. I think I still have a couple more on the other side. No, I might have actually went ahead and done it all. Okay, so I had all these single bars right here, these 50 bars, and they would slide through. So I saw this on somebody else's video, and I thought it was a great idea. I can't remember off the top of my head who it was. But by putting these in there, they have less of a chance of sliding through. The dogs still do, but it's not going to be that bad. But I want to have spin blades in the center. I want to reinforce all of that, and I want to box it in even more and take out that door. So once I put in these spin traps in here, this whole center block's going to be closed off. Then I'm thinking I'm going to put spikes and everything on this. We're going to expand out. The wall will be right here, so it'll be 3 rows of spikes, and then the wall goes straight up to right here. And so we'll do another barrier all the way around. We're going to reinforce this all with concrete, and that'll hopefully be ready for the next Fortnite. Then I want to go out another, hopefully 2 more layers. This is kind of going to be just like my permanent base. And the one thing I like about this, by going ahead and setting up, I'm pointing at the screen like anybody can see that. By going ahead and setting it up where I'm out in the middle of nowhere and I build a day one base basically and just keep on upgrading it, is the fact that I can go and take over a POI and zombies won't spawn in this area. So I don't have to worry about coming back to this base and it being overrun by zombies that spawned in. At least that's what I'm learning so far. So technically I can have 2 sustainable bases that I don't have to worry about them spawning in. Now, my perks, I got 1 perk. Let's look at what we have right now. This is kind of just like an update video. It's not going to be very long. And hopefully we're going to get back into the track of doing more stuff. But right now I've got Lucky Looter 4 and Salvage Operations 4. Both of those are 4. We got Animal Tracker 1. I just put that on there. I'm not too sure about it. We got Lock Picking 1 so we can make the Slim Jims. I got a squirrel in the attic. Oh my gosh. Sexual Tyrannosaurus at 1. Master Chief at 1, and I hear something. Where are you? Oh, you screamed. I can't hit the broadside of a barn. Now, one thing I have come to notice is that their screams are a little bit harder to tell. Now, I did have, this is one thing that so she didn't scream apparently because I don't see nothing. One thing I did come to notice is that I had a screamer right here, and I was up there and I was trying to shoot her. She screamed, and it did spawn a zombie inside of there. That was kind of interesting. But anyways, okay, so let's look at this real quick. Skills. We got Miner 69 and Mother Load both at 4. Master Chef at 1. Almost said Master Chief. Machine Gunner at 1. I'm going to increase this more because I am using the M60 on Horde Night the most. Now, I do want to go ahead and increase that and I also want to increase gunslinger. I thought about getting a 44, getting the Magnum, and putting that as the armor piercing because my game stage at the moment is 99. So we're getting on up there in the game stages. So we're going to have the Demolisher soon, and I want to be able to go ahead and take those out pretty fast. So if I have one specific gun that I just use, it's loaded with armor piercing bullets and everything, I can take them out. So that's one option that I'm kind of playing around with. And I'm not sticking with any one spec, I'm kind of bouncing around. And I think I want to increase my archery too, so I'm doing more damage on that. 6 intelligence, that was mainly to get the engineering, the grease monkey, which I can already make the motorcycle, so that's not really that bad. And then the science. Now, since I am a single player, maybe I should go turret. You can deploy multiple turrets, but only closely would be active. Unlocks junk turret crafting. That's an idea. And then I went and I found a cracker book and got a ton of the books, which is really great. So I'm 5 of 7 of Great Heist, 6 of 7 of the Art of Mining. We just need this one at the top. And I think, 5 of 7 in automatic handgun. So we're doing good on that, and I got to figure out where I ended up finding that cracker book. But that's basically kind of it. I'm going to go ahead and dig out some more of this, more than likely. Wait, we're going to put the right here. So let's go see what kind of materials we have. That's the only thing. Going through materials like crazy. Which is not a bad thing. It's just this last Horde night I was just last Horde night I was mainly focusing on just doing the Horde night, but then I ended up neglecting the whole fact that I wasn't upgrading as fast as I was leveling. So in the end that can end up being pretty bad. And we got all the forges. We did move these up here. So these are I went and got a whole bunch of iron. So I've got 1, 2 iron. This is the one that I had originally. So we're just pumping out as much as possible in the hopes that we can get more material. And then here's the other one. This one doesn't have, it's got an anvil and a bellows, but it doesn't have a crucible. This one has a crucible, an anvil, and a bellows, so that's pretty good as far as that goes. And then this one has got all 3 of them. I don't understand why these 2 are locked, but that one's not. Yeah, that's what I thought. I had a crucible. But we're trying to get everything situated. So see, I'm not making enough. I'm not making enough cement. I mean, I'm making a decent amount, but not enough to go ahead and keep up with the additions I want to end up going to do. Because I know when I start upgrading some more, it's going to end up just kind of going through them pretty fast. Where is clay? We're going to make some more of the stone built stuff. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, we're going to take those bellows downstairs too. Let's put... see what we got in here. We haven't made anything in here yet. Yeah, we'll make 6 of that because we got to go ahead and craft those up. But yeah, I think it's going to end up being... I haven't really decided... Yes, they can dig down in here, but I kind of want to just keep on going lower and lower. But I also want to have an upper section. So, ideally, I'm thinking this would be my crafting area and then my living area would be upstairs, kind of. So if I die, I spawn all the way up top. Now, one thing I have noticed, and what ended up happening to me this last time, is that... Okay, that's doing sand. Well, we can put it in there. Hold on. One thing that happened to me this last time is that I went ahead and... Horde Night finished at, it started at 2200 and it finished at 2300. So I went ahead and just kind of didn't even pay any attention to it. Uh, Went and looted the bags and everything and then logged off. Well, if you log off on a Horde Night, the one thing I've come to realize is that when you log back in, Horde Night starts again. I don't know if that's working as intended or what, but I want to redo all of this. Because I tried to do some wiring where I would turn this on and then turn this on and it would turn on the spin blades, which that part worked. But when I set this up here for the turrets, so I would turn the generator on and then it clicks to this. Oh, it's not connected. That's the reason why I didn't end up kicking on. Well, that makes a lot more sense now. But I've got the these turrets ended up doing pretty good, which I don't think that. Yeah, I put the barrel extender and then this radiation thing on it, and it ends up working pretty good. So when I'm going to the corners and everything, it starts shooting the zombies that are glowing, and it doesn't. They don't heal as fast. And this one I put the expanded drum on, which ends up being pretty good because it can hold a lot more. I just now realized that I could upgrade these so much, or a lot, or decent amount, or whatever you want to say. But yeah, I tried to go ahead and put as much on it to help. Now, one thing I have realized, and I haven't, like down here, let's look at this. Because I've noticed this. The modifiers. What modifiers go here? I haven't figured that out yet. You feel? So, I haven't found any modifiers that are for the motorbike. So, I'm not entirely too sure what that ends up being is basically. Now, let me go ahead and get this stuff in here. I want to go ahead and update or upgrade a little bit more while I'm sitting there talking about it. One thing. Okay, see, we're going to have to upgrade all this stuff around here because I want that all cement too. But for right now, this is going to be the next area. So let's go ahead and take out those. I don't know if I should go ahead and... Let's look at this real quick. Okay, so we got... I don't think that this is cheaper to do. Because, like, I wanted a cobblestone. Cobblestone was easier to make at the moment. Or when I first started. But see, I'm having to upgrade it multiple times. But it was allowing me to go ahead and, for the first couple of Horde Nights, at least survive pretty decent. And then we're going to upgrade this up here. But the idea is... I don't want to run into anything. The idea is to go ahead and have... everything concrete, basically. And then I'll just go back and paint it all. But, like up there at the top, I like how that brick looks, but I probably should have went ahead and upgraded it to concrete too. Instead of wasting the materials in the forge, which, it's live and learn, I guess, basically. But I should have went ahead and thought about that before I started doing it. Now, the one thing that I did come to the conclusion is, like, this stuff that wasn't upgraded right here, when a cop blew up, it really took a number on it. Like, it blew out this whole section originally. I placed it with concrete. Or just came back and replaced it. Because, I was taking them out, and the Horde Night was pretty good because they were coming from all angles. So it kept it pretty good and on my toes and all that stuff, and I enjoyed it. It was really great as far as that goes, but at the same time I learned a lot of stuff that I've got to end up doing. But by going ahead and upgrading this and getting it to where it can take blast, basically, so we'll have the reinforced concrete down here, and then we'll go ahead and reinforce all this with steel. That's the reason why we're kind of going ahead and cooking up a whole bunch of forged steel. So this will be and then I'm going to inside of there, and we'll reinforce all that stuff around there, around that small center thing. And then we're going to reinforce it on the inside too, to make it where it's a little bit more sturdy. Now I got the windows down, so if need be, I can go ahead and shoot through them. But I don't know if I want to go ahead and keep that. I might take it out. But I kind of hate to go ahead. We'll have to see. But we're going to reinforce the inside of there too. And my goal is that when Horde Night starts, I'm on that second level. So what I can end up doing is I come down. If they bust through and they get into this, I can come down and I can flip that switch and then turn on the spin blades. So if they're on this wall right here, I kind of save the electric or the gas a little bit, and I'm not using it automatically. But in case they start beating on this, I can just turn it on at will. Now, what I want to do, I would like to go out. We'll put spikes in this center one right here. And then I think on the next row, we're going to put the barbed wire fencing part. And maybe the electrical fences. So I can kind of just like, oh, I'm out. I can kind of go ahead and take them out if they get through. I don't know. See, I've never messed around with the electrical fences that much, so I'm kind of like, I mean, I like the turrets and everything, but my goofy butt didn't end up fixing the last part. And while I'm at it, while I'm sitting there talking about the whole Copa thing and everything, yes, I bounce around a lot. I did fill out that my channel is not for kids, and my age group, according to my statistics and everything, it doesn't say that I have, younger audience watching it. But I don't know, maybe I should have, I might start including at the very beginning of the video, like something that pops up, runs across the screen that says it's not for kids. And that might be an option. The only reason why I thought about doing that is because I have already heard about some people's videos, even though they selected it's not for kids, that YouTube still changed it that it was for kids. And I just don't want to get in that situation of that happening. And then again, I might not even mess with it. I might go, if I do decide to go to another platform, then I'll go ahead and mention that. But I haven't decided at the moment. Ooh, so that's where that other section is. Okay, so we're out of that. But anyways, I wanted to give an update on everything, kind of say what's what. 7 Days to Die is probably going to go ahead and be one of my continuous series. We're going to keep on pumping these videos out. I'm going to take a small hiatus off of the Minecraft, mainly because I've realized that I was trying to make a video every day, but I was running out of materials, and there's certain materials I need to go ahead and get to go ahead and advance on some of the other stuff. So we're going to go ahead and do that too. But there'll still probably be another video probably today or tomorrow on that. And then also, I've got some new games that I want to go ahead and try out, and those videos will probably start coming out. Some games that have been sitting in my library for ages, and I just haven't played them. But I just kind of wanted to touch base, just kind of like give an update on some stuff. I'm still going to the doctor a lot to go ahead and get stuff taken up, so that's been taking up a lot of my time. But hopefully that's kind of died down a little bit at least. But anyways, so this episode's going to be kind of a little bit short, but it's kind of like an update episode, and then kind of show you what I'm doing as far as this and here goes. But we need to get some more materials going like crazy. And I guess I'm going to have to fill this back in, because I don't know what I was thinking, but I don't need it going down anymore because I got that. But I also got to go down here and get a whole bunch of materials. But probably the next episode, we're going to have all this stuff hopefully up and going. Oh wow, that's not much. Yikes. Okay, so that's still going out. We're going to have to get a lot of materials. We might have to do the next wall and something else too. Let's get some more of this forged iron. Oh wait, should I just make iron bars? Probably should. Make 25 of them. That way I'm not having to just update them, or upgrade them. But we're going to keep on getting screamers, I know. Got some good going brass. Let's make some brass right here. And then let's get some bullet tips. There you go. Okay, so that's good to go on that. And then let's make some more forged steel, I guess. Yeah, there you go. Alright. So anyways, until next time, I'm ShakenNORT, and I shall catch you later.